Okay, the last one that we're going to do is Bitewings. Okay, and we've talked about Bitewings and the dot and all that good stuff. I was trying to point out the dot. The dot. For the left side, the dot is going to be on the upper mesial side. So the maxillary mesial, the dot's going to be orientated. For the right is going to be the mandibular mesial. Always the mesial sides, okay? You always, again, you put one down in front first, and then you gently bend just to get it in there, to pop it in, okay? So let's go ahead and do a premolar. And I'll show you a couple of things that we were talking about before in class, that you always want to, again, move the tongue. You go in, the best way to go in is flat like this, and then wiggle it in, move the tongue. Okay, if this happens to come off, you can either adjust it, get a new one, or just make it work. Okay, but moving the tongue out of the way, not ripping it or gagging him with his tongue. Okay, here I'm going to focus on premolar again. Push this in, make sure his premolars are biting on the stave. I lock it, pull back, release the first one, push this in, and now I'm ready to do my bite wing. Come over here. Now here's a good point. If I'm pushing the ring, you know how sometimes you said, oh, I saw more of the roots? Lots of times if we're pushing it up like this and it's going down, we're going to see more of the roots on the bottom. Or if we're pushing it up like this, we're going to see more of the roots to the top. So you want to keep it as much as you can centered and try not to bump into the ring. Okay, so I was able to get it on both sides. Okay, so we'll zoom in here. So you can see it's flush there. Down at the bottom it seemed like it was a little bit open versus the top. So let's fix that little guy right there. Okay, now we got it. It was just, all I had to do was just adjust it from the bottom. So I'm going to take you over so you can see it. Okay, look how it looks from this side. Okay. Come around on this side. All right. So now we're good to just take this x-ray, okay, and we would have switched it to Bitewings.